Hello, 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 and welcome back to my Avengers replay through. We are now on episode 8, um, and we are now 3 Avengers strong in our team. Okay, 2 Avengers and 1 rookie, but I see bright things in her future. Don't know about you guys. Um, so in the last episode, Kamala made herself a new suit, which I think is pretty cool, especially for a homemade effort. Um, and Iron Man here got his slightly more iconic looking suit back. Um, and we're going to go on the hunt for a new power source to get the Chimera back up into the sky. And I think we've got some conversation for
Place
Bruce.
is starting to really come to life again, eh?
You fishing for a compliment?
No, no, never. Just making an observation.
Fine. Thanks for helping to fix things up, Tony.
See, that wasn't so hard, was it? The big guy's looking a little peaked. Something going on with him?
It's complicated.
I can whistle and do multivariable integrals in my head at the same time, man. Try me.
Long story short, Cap's death really affected Hulk.
Wait, are you saying the big guy is depressed?
Unstable, confused, not as focused.
Okay, let's keep an eye on that situation.
It's weird to think of the Hulk like being kind of like depressed and like, well, unfocused as well. Like, when is he usually focused? Um, but yeah, it's an interesting angle to look at it, I guess. Like, and it makes sense. I mean, Hulk's shown he has a pretty big personality of his own, so
How do I look, kid? Presentable? No. Charming?
You cleaned up nice. Smell a lot better, too.
Ouch. Was hoping for a better first impression.
Oh, no, it was pretty good. You earned a lot of points with that scrappy suit stunt.
okay.
Wait, you liked me the first time we met? What does it take to get on your bad side?
Well, Tarleton and Monica tried to kidnap me. Hulk chased me through the Chimera, and... Bruce took my blood while I was unconscious.
Okay, important life lesson. Write this down. Hang out with people who have low expectations.
Very
Fair,
funny.
fair.
Still can't believe they found this thing. Miss you, buddy.
Oh, that's the shield. Okay, cool. Alrighty. So yeah, we're gonna go on the hunt for the new power source for the Chimera. We are also going to give Iron Man's new suit a spin. I mean, it's going to play the same, of course, but it's going to look shiny and new. So I'm not going to do too many of the side objectives. I'm only going to do them if they kind of like
All right, guys, we've got
get
work
in
to
the
do.
way.
Nice suit.
Touche.
How can we help?
Jarvis has found a couple heat signatures that might be concentrations of initiator cores, but they're in completely separate locations. Since time is of the essence, we're going to need to hit both locations simultaneously. Bruce, you and Kamala need to search the outskirts of the Badlands while I investigate a city on the eastern seaboard. Hopefully one of these spots yield us those initiator cores.
You got it.
Okay.
Jarvis, how much longer?
Approaching the location shortly, sir.
Great. We've got to find those initiator cores and get back to fixing. It's only a matter of time before AIM pinpoints the Chimera's location, and we need our base of operations up and running. Oh, I look so good in this suit.
Dashing, sir.
You are right. Whoa. Where is everyone?
Seems AIM has evacuated the city due to heavy inhuman activity.
Sounds like an excuse to experiment on dangerous technology. Maybe your heat signature hunch was right. A giant stash of initiator cores could power their experiments.
The facility is heavily guarded. Expect resistance upon your arrival.
You mean they won't be happy to see me? Shocking. This place is a ghost town. Jarvis, how far is the facility?
A few meters up ahead, sir.
So, humor me for a moment as I give an idea. imagine, like, this city, fully rendered, and populated with NPCs as well. All of these walls gone. You know, you're
Anyone
able
else
to
nearby?
fly
Civilians?
all the way up
Evacuation began this
to the
morning.
rooftops,
Good. Can't let anyone
go
get hurt
wherever
this
you
time.
want. You can play whatever Avenger you want, and maybe even switch between them on the fly. Go around the city, completing objectives. You don't have like a set mission like this kind of thing. You can just complete objectives for as long as you like. You can do it in multiplayer, single player, whatever you want. As many on your team as you
was
want
all
as
about
well.
clean energy, but I'm gonna bet Monica
And
was
like,
involved with
just
this somehow.
having that
She
freedom, I
handled
mean,
the
like,
redistribution of Stark assets within AIM. Safe bet then.
this is as high as I can go. Like, it won't let me go any higher. And it even drops me. Like, just imagine just having freedom to, like, fly around and do whatever. Like, that would be so good. It's like, you know,
Multiple hostiles detected near the laboratory.
I would
Be
enjoy,
mindful on
like,
your approach.
you know, just...
Jarvis, you can't be sure they're hostile
God,
until they're
they
shooting
talk
at
so much. Just, like, going around, like, treasure chest hunting, collectible hunting. You know, maybe you could find different Easter eggs depending on which Avenger you're playing and stuff like that, and get to different locations because each Avenger should be like unique, kind of thing.
Scout platforms. Is there anything
Yeah,
you didn't
like,
steal from me?
just damn, so many opportunities. Like, that's just like one idea. It's not even wow. There. There. Okay, where's the chest? Is it around here? I've gone too far, haven't I? Yep, I went too far. The flight still feels really good, by the way. Like, I just wish it was, like, in a better kind of, like, situation. Like, you know, like in an environment that's actually, like, more alive and enjoyable to, like, explore. Because, like, this does have the beginnings of a decent aesthetic and stuff. Like, it just feels very enclosed and limited, unfortunately, as well. Were it not for that, like, I would love this area. Like, this would be so cool. Like, wow. Like, so if I get hit by anything right now, I'm dead. There we go. There's chest up there. So yeah, we're not doing too many of the side objectives. We're gonna try and stay on the move if we can.
Get me in range of their pop-up access junction for long enough, and I'll get us in. Keep AIM's units out of range, or the hack may be disrupted.
Alrighty, let's do this. So this is one of those stupidly small capture zones again that they need to never do. Like, ever again. Oop. So... oh, he's so tiny. So, like, at the moment, my Iron Man has PIM particles on his suit.
Stay in range of the
And, like,
junction and keep
it's so
AIM
bizarre to, like, hit enemies and make them go small. Let's go into the Hulk Buster. You guys haven't seen that yet. Big robot. Go. Back a little bit. We'll probably do it again.
through the first firewall.
Ah, there's no more enemies. Oh. Yeah, I did hit one. Okay, what we got? Give me more enemies. Before my suit runs out, preferably. There we go. Wow. So yeah, it can be kind of frustrating to do this way. Like, just having to use ranged attacks for the most part. And I know that's kind of how Tony's designed anyways, but... Are we in? Nope, we're not in. I wasn't paying attention to the bar. Lol. I do see a chest in there though, that's very exciting to me. What I don't see is any more enemies. I think we just sort of killed everyone, so we're just kind of hanging out now. Okay, that should be the end.
Finally.
So now that I've breached the AIM's security systems, my improved readings of the heat signatures suggest that this may in fact be a much larger power source.
So, not initiator cores?
It's difficult to say, but our detected intrusion has caused AIM to initiate a self-destruct sequence.
Okay.
Based on the size of the heat signature,
Let me guess, it could level a few blocks?
that is correct, sir.
Well, AIM's not destroying another city on my watch.
Higher power gear is available apparently. Yep, there we go. So it looks like 140 could be the limit. Which is fine. But we'll see, you never know. It might go higher. I'm seeing a lot of 140. Alrighty. So this mission actually gets recycled like over and over again. You can do this mission with any Avenger. And you do this exact thing every time.
All the fuss is about, shall we?
So this is kind of exactly what you could expect from multiplayer. It's quite a short mission for the multiplayer, I guess.
You can assume
Actually,
it will
it's a
be well
medium mission.
protected.
It's a medium mission. There are shorter ones. Oh, okay. Didn't think he was gonna charge me. There we go. Oh, okay. I missed. He didn't. Okay, you know what? Going this way. What? Right, do we have any chests around? Yeah, we do. Oop. Oh, more chests. This is a very fruitful mission. Muchos chests.
Whatever's behind these doors,
Oh.
AIM's willing to destroy everything to hide it. Oh no. Not good, not good at all. This is my arc reactor technology, but supersized. This could level cities. What is AIM thinking? Oh. Hello there, handsome.
So yeah, AIM is going all in on repurposing Stark technology to use for
Sir, the
evil,
reactor's
basically.
becoming increasingly unstable. You must shut it down.
Taking out those amplifiers are the only way to shut it down.
Oops, I wasn't paying attention. Let's destroy this mech. Hopefully he won't fall. He looks like he's gonna fall. Oop. There we go. Oh god, I'm stuck behind the thing. Ow.
Several more cores to go, sir.
A good job one of these days would not go. I appreciate it.
Ow. Okay. Ugh. These ninja robots, man. Ow. Ow. Okay, this isn't good. Nope. No, 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 no. Oh god. I really need to find healing. There we go. Ow. Okay, please. We are very close to getting, Okay, come on, give me my Hulk Buster. Thank you. That was a lifesaver, very literally. Okay.
Good job, sir. See, was that so hard?
There we go. Okay, that went pretty well. Or at least it went pretty well as soon as I activated my Hulk Buster. Before then, it was a mess.
Almost done. And we can get out of this place.
You know what? No. Yeesh, no, we don't want to be here. That's a lot of robots. Oh my god. Ah. Is he gone? Yeah, he's gone. Good. There we go. That was a little bit messy, but we did it.
Successfully destroyed the arc reactor.
Well, that's not something I ever expected to hear you say. Let's salvage what we can and get out of here.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, just, I made it for all the right reasons. That's what I told myself. But look at what happened. The Terrigen reactor, A-Day. Now this... I can't control what other people do with my tech, but I can't pretend it's out of my hands anymore.
I'm proud of you, sir.
very familiar story
Yeah.
beats here.
I'm proud of me too.
Both in the comics and in the MCU. Like, I've kind of had this story before with
Any
Tony.
luck with those initiator cores?
Working on it.
So now imagine that story with none of the
Tony, we've been
cutscenes,
searching for
that
hours.
mission even, with none of the cutscenes,
One
and that's the
area I've been
multiplayer
avoiding.
experience.
We're just about
Um,
there. It's a bit of a
yeah.
hotbed for AIM activity. I'm gonna have to bring out the big guy.
Okay, kids.
Oh.
Counting on you
Don't know
finding
if
this
that went
second
through.
heat signature. Hopefully it yields us a bounty of initiator cores. It won't be long till AIM pinpoints the location of the Chimera, and without a base of operations, yeah, well, we won't have much of a chance. So, don't let me down. And good luck.
That's a lot of pressure.
No, it's... yeah. Definitely.
Okay,
Alrighty.
we can't let Mr. Stark down. Jarvis, where should I start?
The second heat signature has a few scattered spots surrounding a rather large center, suggesting a significant concentration of potential initiator cores. It must be stored in a single location. A structure, perhaps.
Got it. This is a memorial. In honor of those who gave their lives for the Resistance. They were here. I know, not the mission.
Shock Mutt 2. Got eyes on anything?
All clear here.
So yeah, this mission is leaning a little bit more back towards the story side of things, but it does have a lot of like the multiplayer trappings. So it's not like it's not what I would call perfect.
Inhuman spotted. You're gonna get it.
Ow.
Jarvis,
Yes, Miss Khan.
is it me or is the Hulk not as bright green self?
It appears Dr. Banner has been struggling with the passing of our beloved captain, Miss Khan.
Can we
From his
get
recorded
the
memos,
item on
he
here?
returned to Chimera determined to solve the events of A-Day.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Grew more frustrated with his perceived failings.
Okay.
Of course. Bruce feels guilty.
It seems they all do, Miss Khan.
Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie teams. Go dark for now. Stay off this channel unless you find the targets.
Oh. Ookily dokily. Okay, that guy's down. Wow. Oh, down I go. Oh, I'm small again. There we go, right. Ugh. Yeah. I think this is literally just a side location. So yeah, jumping around is faster than walking. Oh god, also a little bit more inaccurate. But does get us to where we need to be a little bit faster.
Section 12. Junking it.
Oh, okay, he's gone. It's like, in these like longer multiplayer missions, you really do start to feel like some of the repetition of the game, which is very frustrating. Like, they could have avoided this by adding more cinematic stuff. Like, because I mean, you know, the repetition would obviously still be there, but it would be like disguised a little bit better. I also think
You're
like
approaching more AIM equipment.
Hopefully the kind we need.
they could have like maybe added another Avenger by now, if you know what I mean. Like, we're still on like 3
Anyone feel the ground
Avengers,
shaking? Is that what I think it is?
and we've played as all of them multiple times now. And it's the same situations as well. Like, you know, as soon as the cinematic stuff ends, like, we're kind of like, yeah, we're just doing the same thing over and over again. Which is a real shame. Because there's a lot of potential for this game. And it's just not quite fully realized. This mission isn't the worst. From what I remember, it has a good cutscene at the end.
They burnt out the core. They're trying to destroy as many as possible.
Then we must
Are
hurry.
there any chests around? Come on. I need to stop looking for loot. I genuinely do. Although there's loot right there. Like, I mean, like, as annoying as the loot is, and I've probably said this before, and I'll probably say it again, like, it does kind of give you a purpose. Like, it just needs to be, like, a little bit redesigned. Like, make the perks more interesting, make the stats on the gear less vital towards actually being able to participate in missions. Because, like, half the end game stuff, like, I can't even do half of it still. And it's all about this gear, you know, and the game reminds you every 2 seconds. I don't know.
Target spotted.
That's the Hulk! We need backup out here!
Alright,
I don't
human
like the look of
enemies
these
now.
guys. They aren't the normal AIM pinpoint.
Miss Khan, I believe they may be part of a group. Call themselves the Watchdogs. A radical anti-superhero organization.
Great. Looks like they're working for AIM now.
That was a great noise. I think it was Hulk hitting someone. But it was good. There are some very good sound effects in this game, I will say. Suppressed. So I've just been hit with suppression. Dodge, sprint, and vault actions are disabled. So that is 100% of your defense basically gone. Like unblockable attacks, they just hit you when that status effect is on you. It's just dumb. It's really dumb. Oh, okay, I think it was partly my bad aim, partly because Hulk had already killed them. So the combat is still fun. It just like I wish there was more interesting stuff like breaking it up at the moment. Ooh. Okay, that felt bad. I'm aware it was my fault. Oh, so Kamala has her own unique takedowns when she's in giant form as well, which is cool. Ooh, there's a thumbnail right there. That's what I thought the first time I did this as well.
We have scavenged every part of this desert by now. And it's not gonna be enough.
It's true.
Am I alone?
What?
Where are all the other Inhumans? Why aren't they fighting back? I've seen the resistance symbols. I've heard rumors of a rebellion, but still nothing. I don't feel sick at all. I've never felt more alive. What if I'm wrong?
I know what Dad feels like. These powers are a part of us. And all I do know, it's a lot better if you just embrace that. Or something like that.
My dad used to say the same thing.
Well, he's a smart guy.
The best.
You should head back to the Chimera. Okay.
That was a nice scene.
Come on, man. A kid and an old guy. All right. Dr. Pym will see you now.
Hank Pym?
Hank?
Bruce,
What are you doing out here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Oh, it's good to see you, man.
To see you.
Kamala, this is Dr. Hank Pym.
Ant-Man?
That was another life. Follow me.
Okay, so this is the heat signature we've been searching for.
We have been salvaging weapons, robots, aim tech, anything we can to build up our defenses.
Think you could spare some of these initiator cores? You know, help out a helicarrier in need of some TLC?
I imagine we can make some arrangements.
Thank you very much.
What is this place?
We call it the Anthill.
Oh,
Not my idea. I think it was one of our anonymous hackers, Tiny Dancer.
It's all connected.
No way. So they're all...
Inhumans, yes. Many of them were prisoners at an AIM facility.
I guess they were fighting back after all.
Make yourself at home. We've got lots to catch up on.
This place is more than I ever imagined.
Heck yes. So, okay, so it was kind of a dodgy start to this episode, because, like, I think the Iron Man mission in particular was kind of lacking. It didn't feel great to play, just because it was just more of the same thing over and over again. But once we got to Kamala and Hulk's mission, and we got past the sort of the open worldy, multiplayer-y stuff, it kind of all started to feel good again for me. Like, as soon as, like, the cinematics started kicking in and the story started, like, coming back, it started to feel a lot better for me. You know, it's annoying that we are constantly being berated with, like, the gear. Like, it's just... I don't know. Like, I see little to no point in most of it. The whole process of going through it is tedious. Like, you do it every time, and I'm deliberately doing this in the videos a little bit now, by the way, like, just so you guys actually get an idea of the gameplay loop here. Like, you'll do, like, a mission, and then once you've done the mission, you dismantle all the gear you don't want after equipping the best gear, and then you do the same thing again. And were it not for these, like, little story bits breaking it up, this would be, like, highly boring for me to play as well. Like, I just wish that for, like, and I think I said this in an earlier episode, I wish that they had just done, for every single DLC hero, a cinematic intro like the ones that Hulk got, like the one that Tony Stark got, like the one that Kamala has got. Like, it's just so much better than what they've actually gone ahead and done for the DLC, which is just all of this, like, multiplayer stuff. Like, and it just doesn't feel good. Like, and it's not the fact that it's multiplayer, it's just the fact that it's, like, just repetitive and it's mundane. But then, you know, the story pulls it all back for me, and I think the story here so far is good, you know. It doesn't, unfortunately, last, like, into the DLC. The DLC stories are substantially weaker, but, like, this main story stuff with Kamala, like, you know, having a heart-to-heart with Bruce, and slowly they're becoming closer as, like, a pair, like yeah, like all of that stuff is so good. And I wish that they just built upon that. But yeah, time will tell. Maybe they'll swing back to this style of gameplay, um, where it's sort of mixed in with the cinematic and the normal gameplay, because that's when this game's at its best. Like genuinely, I'd also love to see an infinite mission mode where you can just go into like a big open world and just like do missions to your heart's content, kind of thing. Um, but yeah, so we're gonna explore the anthill next episode, um, and find out what Hank Pym's got going on. See if he can maybe help us out. Um, because we need to get these energy sources sorted out for the Chimera. Otherwise, AIM's going to track us down and take us down. Uh, so yeah, thank you very much for watching episode 8 of my Marvel's Avengers campaign replay through. That was a mouthful. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Farewell.